When police confronted Daniel with the phone records, something subtle changed. Not fear, not panic, annoyance. The kind that comes from being challenged by people you believe are beneath you. Detectives had seen it before, that quiet irritation, the slight tightening of the jaw, the look of someone who didn't expect the story to turn against him. He insisted the data was wrong. Cell towers glitch, signals bounce, mistakes happen. But the problem was this: too many things were starting to line up, and none of them favored him. Investigators widened the scope. They didn't just look at the night Claire vanished. They looked at Daniel, his past relationships, his job history, the cities he'd lived in. That's when they noticed something unsettling. He never stayed anywhere too long. Every few years, he moved. New job, new relationship, clean slate. And in more than one city, there were records of women who had disappeared briefly from his life, friends who'd cut contact suddenly, ex-partners who described him the same way. Calm, supportive, too good to be true. One woman said something investigators couldn't ignore. "He never hit me. He never yelled. He just made my world smaller until I didn't recognize it." That wasn't coincidence. That was a method. Daniel believed he'd planned everything perfectly, but he overlooked one thing: the car. Traffic cameras picked up a vehicle matching his, not just near Claire's apartment, but leaving the area late that same night. At first, it didn't seem significant, until forensic analysis revealed traces inside the trunk. Fibers matching Claire's clothing, microscopic soil residue consistent with a remote wooded area outside the city, the kind of place no one accidentally drives through. Police obtained a search warrant. Daniel didn't resist. He smiled. He was still convinced he was in control. Search teams followed the trail, deep into an area locals rarely visited. And there, hidden beneath loose earth and branches, they found her, Claire. The medical examiner confirmed what investigators already feared. She hadn't died immediately. She'd fought. The evidence told a quiet, horrifying story. A confrontation. A loss of control. A man who couldn't tolerate being seen clearly. When Daniel was brought back in, the tone changed. No more casual questions. No more patience. They laid everything out. The footage. The fibers. The body. For the first time, he didn't smile. But he still didn't cry. He didn't apologize. He said only one thing: "She misunderstood me." That was all he ever offered. In court, Daniel appeared composed. He wore neutral colors, sat still, showed no visible emotion. The prosecution didn't paint him as a monster. They painted him as something more believable. A man who weaponized trust, who hid control behind kindness, who knew exactly how much pressure to apply, and when. Witnesses testified. Former partners, friends, experts in coercive control. Piece by piece, the illusion collapsed. The jury didn't take long. Guilty. Daniel Cross was sentenced to life in prison. No parole, no speeches, no final words, just silence. Claire's family held each other as the verdict was read. Relief didn't come immediately. Justice rarely feels like closure. People still ask the same question: how didn't she see it? But that question misses the truth. Claire didn't trust blindly, she trusted gradually. She trusted someone who understood exactly how trust works. Because the most dangerous people don't look dangerous. They look safe, they listen. And by the time you realize the mistake, it's already too late. Do you think the signs were there all along? Or was this something no one could have seen coming? Tell us what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.